All right, this is going to be a Whiter Shade of Pale by Procol Harum. This was a late 60s classic. It's kind of slow moving, it's not too fast, so it's got some like kind of easy finger picking. So this might be a little bit more beginner friendly than some of the stuff that I do. So let's take a look at this. We have 5-5-3 down here, third, second, and first strings. We're going to go back to that 5 on the third, then we're going to switch to the 4th fret right there. Okay, so it's 5-5-3-5, and then 4-5-3-4, and then we're going down to 2-1 open to the 2, and then open 1 open to the open, and then we're going to jump here to this F, 3-2-1, 3, and then 2-2-1-2. So let's look at all that. So each time you have 3 notes, and then you go back to the first note of that series. So we have 5-5-3 down here. And back to that first note, and then we're going to jump to the 4. Let's try those two. 3 and 4 and then 2-1-0 to open 1-0. See how that works? Let's try that again. 3 and 4 and to the 4, and then 2-1-0. Open 1 open, and then we're going to go 3-2-1 F chord, 3 and 4 and down to like that D minor, 2-2-1, and then D, open 2-3, open, and then we're going to have to kind of switch it around because we don't have that C bass. So we're going to go F chord shape, where we're going to start on the second string, that C note. We're going to go. Okay, so that one switches around a little bit. So when we had this first F, we had 3-2-1, 3, and then 2-2-1, 2, and then open 2-3, open, and then we have to go to the F chord again. We're going to start on the second string. Okay, then we're going to jump this up, 5-4-3-5. Now we have 3-4-3-3. So that's a little dominant 7 chord there. So we got. Now we have an E minor, 2 open open, to a G with open open open, and now we're going to have to do that kind of reverse thing on a C chord where we have to start on the second string, and then we're going to go 3-0-1-1. Okay, so let's go through everything we have so far. 3 open 1-1 there, and then we're going to move to a new part. Okay, so that was a G chord, 5-4-3, and then we went 4 on the G string. We slide it into 5. We hit that little 5, and then we go 5-7 on the G, little 7, and then 7-9, and then we're going to be in this F shape here. It's like a C though. We're going to have little note, and then those bigger notes. So I move down to the 9 and 9 and 8 here. And then 7-5-5, 5-5-5, 3-2-1, and then A minor again, D, and then the F, we have to start on a higher note. And then we're jumping back up. Same stuff. Now at this point, we're starting over with the 5-5-3. And it's all the same. So that one would be 0-2-3 open, and then we have the F. We have to start on the higher note, and then we're going to jump up here. 3-4-3, 2 open open. Back to the beginning. it's a lot of repeating. Now this time we went 3, 2, 1, 3, and then 2, 2, 1, but the 2 on the G string instead, because we're about to do something slightly different. We're going to do a D minor all the way up. 0, 2, 3, 1. And we kind of have a staggered set of notes on that. Open, 2, 4. So it's not like bum, bum, bum. It's like ding, ding, ding. So each note is like a dotted note that lasts a little longer than, the first 2 notes are dotted notes. And that one's kind of a normal 8th note. Okay, then we're going to be back to the beginning. And then the F, up to G. And if you want to do this one I like to do this one like that. But it might be easier if you're not used to those kind of heavy bars like that. You could always do that like a D shape on those bigger strings. E minor, G. Now we have a new thing. We're going to go 7 to 9 on the G string. So it's 7 to 9 and then 8 on the small string. And then hit the 9 again on the G. Slide that into 10, hit a 10 on the bottom. And then 7 to 9 to 8 again. And then 9 to 10 again. Okay, and then everything that we did up to that point completely plays over again. So we're not going to go through that again. You see how that goes. Now, as we go to the last couple pages of this, we're going to have same beginning. Then we're going to have the C. We got to start on the high note. And the 3-0-1-1. And then 5-4-3. And a quick 4 to 5 there. So this is the new thing. And we have those ending notes there. Going to come back here. At that point, it's like faded out. But there's a little bit more here in the sheet music that I found on Songster, so maybe there's like a longer version. So it kind of does that thing twice, and then it goes. And then it goes to a F minor. And then it has a little ending. We got little 1, 1, 1, open 3. And then 1, open 3. We're going to go back to the 1 because we don't have that low C. So it's 1, 1, open 3. And then 1 on the second string. 1, open 3, back to 1. And then we'll end with a chord that has that 3 and then an open and then a 1. Okay, so that is A Whiter Shade of Pale by Procol Harum. All right, this is going to be Gadda Da Vida by Iron Butterfly. So this has no chords, no strumming. This is all riffs, really fun riffs. So I had to change the key on this because we wouldn't have the lower string we'd need on this. So we're going to be starting in G instead of the key of D. So it's like D minor on the album. We're going to be in G minor. So let's take a look at this first riff. We got... Okay, so that's the main riff A of the tune. That is the intro riff. 3 times for the intro, and then we get into the verse, and it's going to go 4 times. So let's look at this. We got open, open on the G, and then 3, 2 to the D string 3, and back to the G string open. Now the end of this riff is 3, 2, 1 on the B string, and then a 3 on the G string right the last second there before we start over. So... back to the beginning. So let's try that together. Let's do 4 times through, nice and slow. 3, 4. See, that 3 goes directly into the new G for the next measure. So one more time, 3, 4. Okay, then our next riff B, is going to go. So we got 0, 2, 3, 2, 3, and then 2, 3, 2 down on the B string. Then we're going to go 3, 4, 3, 2, 3. So that's. And then we got 3, 2 on the G string. So we got. Okay, one more time, nice and slow. 0, 2, 3, 2, 3, and then jump up. 2, 3, 2, and then 3, 4, 3, 2, 3. And then we got a hammer-on pull-off, and then 3, 2 down here. So let's do one riff of the first riff into that new riff. So it's going to go 3, 4. Okay, and then we're going to move up to part C. Okay, so that goes twice. So that's 5, 3 to the bigger 5 and back to that lower 5. So 5, 3, 5, 3, and then we go chromatic. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now this 2 is going to go 2, then big 2, and then open 2 on the G string. So it's. And then chromatic back up, 2, 3, 4 to the 5. And then 2, 3, 4 again. Now here we're going to jump up to the 7th fret. So we got 7, 5, 7, back to 7. Chromatic. 7, 6, 5, 4. Now on this 4, we're going to go big 4, and then 2, 4 on the G. And we're walking back up. So the beginning of that was. So it's the same as the other one. We just don't have an open string to help us with that. So we got to move that finger back. So. And then walk that 4 back into the 7. Chromatic. Now this second time we're just going to hold that note. And then we're going to have this extra riff here. We're going to go 13. So it's 13, 12, and 12. Then we have a pull off from 11 to 10, and then 12 to 11. So it's 13, 12, 12, 11 to 10, 12 to 11, and then we're going to go. So the end of that is going to be 12, 11, 10, and then 7, 8. And then we're back to the main riff. Okay, so let's look at this new riff again we had. And then way up on 13. Twelve, 11, 10, 7, 8. Okay, so let's take another look at that riff A. We got open, open, 3, 2, 3, open, and then 3, 2, 1. And at the last second, take that 3 back into the open. So 2, 3, 4. And boom, boom. our next riff was 0-2-3-2-3. 2-3-2. Let's try that. 3 and 4 and. And then we start with the 3, go to the 4, and back down here. So let's look at that. 3, 4. One more time. 3, 4. And then this is riff C. So let's look at that. We got chromatic, 2-0-2, and then back up. Back up, where we're going to the 7. Riff D. 4-4-2-4, and chromatic back up to the 7. And then we just hold that note. Then we got to go way up high for these end riffs. 13-12-12. And once again, that was 11-10 and 12-11. And then we start on the 12, 11, 10, 7, and 8. So once more on these high riffs, we got. In a Gadda Da Vida, Iron Butterfly. All right, this is Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds by the Beatles. We're going to start out with this riff. Okay, so we do that twice. So that's 9, 10, and 12 going down the strings. Now we're going to bring the ring finger over to the 12 and the G and go 12 and then little 12 to the 10. So that's kind of a different order there. And then we're going to go to this 11th fret, straight down the strings like that, and then to the 10, and then 10, 9, 10 here. So. What I'll do is I'll use that middle finger on that 10 and then go down here with these other fingers and then come back to that one on that string. So it's like, that way I'm set up for the new set. So we got. Okay, so we do that twice. So this is in 3 time. This is like 3, 4. So we're gonna have a 3 count. Let's go ahead and try that. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that goes twice, and then it's going to go a little different. So one time was for intro, one time was for the first verse, and then the second line of the verse is going to have a different ending. So right here we're going to switch to the 8 and the 10. So 10 on the G, 8 on the little string, and we're going to also have a 10 on the second string. So we're going to hit these 3rd and 1st string, and then we go to the 10 on the 2nd string. So it ends up being like, if you're thinking of the high notes, it's like 8, 10, 8, 10. So just the first one has that 10 and the bass also. Then we do a regular riff. Now this next one is going to do the first 2 bits right there, and then we're going to have this thing here where we have 11 and 9. So 11 on the G, 9 on the E string. So that little bottom part goes 9, 12, 9, 12, 9, 12. And we hit that first one and kind of let this bassy note ring. Now we're going to go to the D bass with the 10th fret on the 2nd string. To the 13, 10, 13 on that bottom string. Okay, so this new one was like. Now we're we're into the pre-chorus. We have this B flat. I just use these top 3 strings on the 3rd fret there, kind of mute the bottom one. You could do your full thing with the 1 on the bottom too. So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strums. So we're in that 3 times, so it's like 2 measures of that. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now we're gonna go to a C chord. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then an F. Back to B flat. C again. Maybe mix it up, go to that different C. G. And D. Now here it goes boom, boom, boom. And that puts it into 4/4 now. So we have been in 3/4. But once we hit this chord and the drum goes boom, 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 that made a measure of 4. Now we're in 4 for the chorus. We're gonna have. So it's like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. We're gonna do that 3 times with the G to C to D. Now here we have an extra measure of D. 3, 4. Back to the original riff in 3. Now this one's gonna go. So it just kind of keeps going with the 8 to 10. Back to regular riff. Now this one, we're gonna do that 11 and 9 to the 12 thing, and then we're just gonna kind of go open with the 10 and 13. You could do it like that, you could hit them all at the same time. Doesn't have the same like extra couple notes that the other one did. So then we're in the pre-chorus again. We got this B flat for 6 beats. We got 1, 2, 3. Go into C, F, B flat, C, G, and D. 2, 3, and back in the chorus. So 3 times of this. Extra D, D, 2, 3, 4. Right into a verse, so original riff. And this is that, like the first time through, back to the A riff. And there, here's we have. Okay, and then we're straight into right into the chorus. So let's take one more look at the pre-chorus and play along. So once again, it was B flat, C, F, B flat, C, G, and then D at the end. So B flat, C, F, B flat, C, G, and then a D chord. Okay, so we're gonna have a 3 count, 6 beats each. So 1, 2, 3. C, G this time. D chord. 2, 3, and now let's count in the chorus. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Okay, here we go. 3 and 4 and. One more time. D again. Okay, and then that last verse, like I said, it's the regular one. And then it's this one. Back to the original one. Then this last kind of a riff. Okay, right into a chorus here. Now this is going to be the end of the song. So we're going to start repeating the chorus. And the way we do that is we got this D chord here. We're going to go to an A chord. And then we just repeat the chorus. So that would just repeat. And then I want to show you a little cool guitar and bass line that happens in here on the chorus. Okay, so it's G string, it's 0, 0, 2, 4, 5, and then come down to the second string, 3, 5, 3. So it's. So that's kind of a bum, da dum, da dum. The third one is kind of da da dum, da da dum, da da dum, dum. Now for this D to A, we could do a little bass line here. So it's 0, 4, 7, 4, 0, 4, 0, 4. Let's try that. 2, 3, and. One more time. 3 and 4 and. And then we do a similar thing for the A. 2, 2, 5, 2. And then 2, 2, 5, back to the original 2 there on the G string. So let's try that. 3 and 4 and. Okay, then you'd be back to the chorus. And if we did the whole bass line, it'd be like. All right, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, John Lennon, the Beatles. This is going to be Sunny Afternoon by the Kinks. It's got a little intro. It's going to have like kind of a D minor chord. But you can think about that third fret. Think about that third fret more than that guitar strap. Think about third fret, second string, 3, 3, 1, 1, open, open, 3, 3. That's that 3 on the G string, 2, 2, open, open, big 3, 2, 2. So all together, we're not chewing our guitar strap and we're trying to practice. We have 3, 1, and open on the B string, twice each. And then on the G string, we have 3, 2, open, twice each. And then we have 3 and 2 on the big string. So let's take a look at that again. We have, you could kind of do your D minor chord there, but it's that third fret of the second string you're really going for. It's like a... And then you do that again. And then you start into your chord progression. Now your chord progression, you might have to switch your capo around a little bit. Your chord progression is going to go D minor to C, and then F to C, and then A, go to A7, and then F, and then like E bass on the F, or E, whatever you want, D minor. Sometimes you got to adjust your capo. Okay, so once again, we had... We had it again. progression, D minor, C, F, C, we got A to A7, F, E bass, D minor. Okay, then we have like a D minor, C, F to C, then you got an A, A7, F, E bass, D minor. Okay, then we're gonna go D7. How about that one? D7, going to the G7, C7. We're gonna have an F, 2 beats, A7, 2 beats, D minor. Then we have a D minor, G7, D minor, and then G7 to C7, F, A7. Then we're back to the beginning when our capo was more well behaved. The 3, 3, 1, 1, open, 3, 3, 2, 2, open, 3, 3, 2, 2. Okay, so that's basically what's going on there. And then you go through all those chords again. So let's do a little review of what we had so far. So first of all, we need to resituate our capo because it's too close to the end of where the strap is. Okay, so here we go. Now she's found the cable. You can't have the cable, kid. I told you the cable is off limits. You're supposed to be fronting as a capo, not getting in the way of the video. How are we going to make this a regular thing? So we got that riff, you know what I'm talking about? So it's really best if you don't eat the parts of the guitar that we need for the shows that we have coming up, where you're a special guest. 3, 1, open. All right, we got the chord progression. D minor, C, F, C, A to A7, F, E bass, D minor. And then we got D minor, like the C again, F to C. Got the walk down thing. D minor a couple times. D7. Hey! G7. C7. Then we got like an F to an A7. Then we got D minor, G7. D minor, G7 to C7. F, A7, D minor. I think we get into the walking. I think we're walking down at that point again. I think she needs to be walking somewhere pretty soon. All right, so. Sunny dog day afternoon. Okay, how about we say hi to people? Hi, I'm Lily. I make all kind of crazy nonsense when my daddy tries to make videos for the Baritone Ukulele. But that's okay. We're seeing what we can get away with this crazy pup. Obviously, you can't eat that guitar strap. That would not be good. But she didn't like laying in the crate when I tried to do a video either. How about let that go? We're going to run these people through the vamp again. Yeah, it kind of sounds better if you just do the F with the E bass. And then you got if she got the cable again. C7, F to A7, D minor, G7, and D minor, G7, C7, F to the A, and then I think we're back to rain in the sunny afternoon in the summertime. All right, thanks for watching, y'all. Say goodbye, Lily. Bye, Lily.